Stop. Before you spend another quarter, really look at it. Because one ordinary-looking quarter, the same 25 cents you'd hand a cashier without a thought, just sold for $250,000. And here's what nobody tells you. A coin like that doesn't sit behind glass in a museum. It hides in pocket change, in a coin jar, in the cup holder of somebody's truck, until the day somebody spends it on a soda and never ever knows what slipped through their fingers. At least one quarter on this list is still out there right now, circulating. It could already be in your pocket. But you will only catch it if you know the tell. So don't spend another quarter until you've seen these 10. Here's how this works. For every quarter on this list, I'm going to give you the tell. The one thing to check, so you can go through your own change tonight. We're counting up from number 10 to number 1, and the value climbs the whole way. Number 6 is one you could literally pull out of your change this week. It's still out there, circulating right now, but number 1 is the holy grail, so stick with me to the end. Number 10, plain old silver Washington quarters. Any quarter dated 1964 or earlier is 90% real silver, not a collector coin, just regular money made of silver. Today, each one is worth somewhere around $6 to $10 just for the metal, depending on the silver price. That's 40 times its face value, sitting in plain sight. Here's your tell. Look at the date first, 1964 or older. Then look at the edge of the coin. A silver quarter shows one solid silvery stripe. A modern one shows a copper line, like a little sandwich. Solid stripe, no copper? Don't spend it. That's free silver hiding in your change. Number 9, the Bicentennial quarter. The one with the little drummer boy on the back. You've seen these. They've got the double date, 1776 to 1976. Most are common pocket change, but some were made in 40% silver. The everyday silver ones run around $13, but a top-grade silver proof sold for $13,500 in 2019. Here's your tell. Find the 1776 to 1976 date, then check for an S mint mark and that silvery edge. No copper line. Drummer boy plus a silver edge means you're holding the good one. Set it aside. Number 8. The 2005 Minnesota State quarter with an extra tree. This one's a mint mistake. The die doubled and it stamped an extra little spruce tree into the forest on the back of the coin. Most folks never notice it, but a clean one sells for $40 to a couple $100, and the very first ones found went for around $500 a piece. Here's your tell. Look at the trees to the right of the state outline. Count them. If there's an extra skinny tree squeezed in next to the cluster, you've got the error, and it'll have a P mint mark. One extra tree, $100 or more. Don't let it slip through your fingers. Number 7. The 2004 Wisconsin quarter. The one with the cow, the cheese, and the ear of corn. On a small batch of these, an extra leaf showed up on that ear of corn. There's a high-leaf version and a low-leaf version, and collectors went crazy for both. The high leaf runs a couple $100 in nice shape, and a top one sold for over $1,500 at auction. Here's your tell. Look at the lower left corn on the back. A normal one has no extra leaf. The valuable one has an extra leaf pointing up or down on the left side, and it's a Denver coin, so look for the D. Extra leaf on the corn, that's a payday hiding on a quarter. Number 6, and this is the one you could find this week. Back in 2019 and 2020, the mint did something it almost never does. It struck a small run of quarters at West Point with a tiny W mint mark and dumped them straight into circulation on purpose. Only 2 million of each design were made. A regular quarter has over 200 million. So these are about 100 times harder to find, and they're out there right now in real pocket change. A worn one brings $10 to $150. A perfect one has hit 500. Here's your tell. Look right under the words, "In God We Trust," near the date. If you see a tiny letter W, freeze. Most people have never even seen one. Check your change before number 5, because the next ones get serious. Number 5, the 1983 P quarter. And this one's all about condition. Here's the story most folks don't know. In 1982 and 83, the mint didn't make its usual sets for collectors. So almost nobody saved fresh, perfect examples. They all just went into circulation and got beat up. That makes a clean, never-spent one genuinely rare today. A really nice one sells for $100, but a flawless one sold for over $2,500. Here's your tell. Look for the 1983 date and a P mint mark. Then look at the surface. If it's shiny, sharp, no wear at all, like it never touched another coin, that's the one worth grading. A worn one's just a quarter. A perfect one's a small fortune. Number 4. The 1965 silver quarter, a coin that should not exist. In 1965, the mint switched quarters from silver to that cheaper copper sandwich. But a few leftover silver blanks from '64 got fed in by mistake and stamped with the new date. So you end up with a 1965 quarter made of real silver. One of these sold for $16,800. Here's your tell. This one you weigh. A normal quarter weighs 5.67 grams. A silver one weighs 6.25. That little half-gram difference is the whole ballgame, so a cheap kitchen scale that reads tenths of a gram will catch it. 65 on the date, but heavy and silver on the scale, you've got a rare one. Number 3. The 1932 S quarter, one of the rarest the mint ever let out. 1932 was the very first year of the Washington quarter, and San Francisco made just 408,000 of them. That's nothing. A modern quarter run is hundreds of millions. A nice one is worth around $4,000, and the record sale hit $45,500. Here's your tell. Look for the 1932 date, then flip it over and look under the eagle for a little S mint mark. No mint mark is common. That tiny S is the treasure. But be careful. Fakes exist on this one. So if you find it, get it checked before you celebrate, and wait till you see number 2. Number 2. The 1932 D, the king of the whole Washington quarter series. Same first year, but this one came out of Denver, and they made just 426,000. Every serious collector in America needs this exact coin to finish their set. That demand is what makes it a monster. A nice one runs close to $30,000, and the finest known example sold for $143,750. Here's your tell. 1932 date and a D under the eagle on the back. That's it. Same warning though. This is the most faked quarter out there, with D's added on by hand, so never trust it until a real grader confirms it. Find a true 32D and you are holding a house payment. Number 1. The most valuable quarter I know of, the 1970s. Somehow, the mint struck a 1970 quarter right on top of an old 1941 Canadian coin, stamped one coin over another. There's only one known, and the story is wild. It turned up in an abandoned safe deposit box and had to be cleared by the Secret Service. It first sold for $35,000. Today, folks put it as high as $250,000. Here's your tell. Look closely at a 1970 S quarter for faint foreign letters or a ghost design bleeding through Washington's face. That shadow of another coin underneath is the sign. One quarter, $250,000. That's why you never ever spend an old one without looking. Now say you actually find one. Here's how I'd protect it. Don't clean it, ever. I know it's tempting to make it shiny, but cleaning leaves tiny scratches and can cut the value in half. Leave it exactly how you found it. And before you sell anything big, send it to one of the 2 trusted graders, PCGS or NGC. They'll tell you if it's real and what it's truly worth, so no dealer can lowball you. A scale, a loop, and a real grader. That's all it takes to keep from getting played. So there they are, 10 quarters, from a few bucks of silver all the way up to $250,000, and a lot of them still floating around in everyday change. I'll tell you the one that haunts me. Years back, I watched a fella break a roll of old quarters at a register, just spending them like nothing. I always wonder what walked out that door. So do me a favor, go check your change tonight. The dates, the mint marks, the edges, and tell me down in the comments, which one of these have you actually held? If this helped, hit subscribe. I post the money side of coins every week. Next up, I'm going through the $2 bills hiding in your wallet that are worth way more than $2. Until then, keep your eyes on your change.